It's your boy, Country Boy Max, right here. I am coming to you on any of your devices, on any screen in the US or UK or wherever the heck you are. I am in a new environment. Not really. I am at my grandmother's again. Big surprise. But today I decided that I was bored and I haven't really done anything like this. And so, today I'm going to do, as you may already know, if you read the title, wherever you are, the title might be on top, the title might be on bottom. As the title down below, this is my story. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my life story. It's a bit confusing. I had to write it all down, so if you see me looking off into the distance over here, I have my grandmother's tablet on notes, and I just had to write it all down as soon as I figured out what I was going to do. And then, yeah. Here we go. So, when I was about 4 years old, my father divorced my mom and moved in with my aunt. Around that time, my favorite cat, Salem, had died. I have lived in many places before, but only 3 I remember. Portland, Maine, Windham, Maine, and now Auburn, Maine. My school days, from ages 5 to 11, I lived in Windham, and I went to Windham schools, until I was about 11. Then my mom met my stepdad, Matt, and we all moved in together in Auburn, and that's when I started to go in Auburn schools. And then 2 years after we moved in together, that's when my mom and him got married. But here are some in-betweens of the story. Ever since I was little, I always liked how guys dressed. My mom dressed me in a lot of feminine clothes, but when I was old enough to tell her I wanted some tomboyish clothes, that's when I started to realize I was bisexual. Now, at that point, I was about 7, 8, around there. And I started to like girls, and I was dating a guy, but I did have feelings for girls, and I still do. I'm pansexual, so, and as well as transgender. So, and I thought that I was just that. I was so young that I didn't know what transgender was at that time. And I always played with dolls, but I always liked playing the guys because I knew how to dress them because it was easier for me. And now that I think of it, and now that I think of it, I always dressed them the way I wanted to dress. Like, I always had this little feeling inside that I knew how to dress them, and I knew how to kind of, speak to them. Like, speak fluently, I guess, fluently, manly, I don't know. And I dressed them the way I wanted to be dressed. When I was about 8, I started to hear about the different types of sexualities, such as gay, lesbian, bi, obviously, pan, asexual, transgender, and queer. I did some research on what queer and transgender meant, and at that point I realized that I felt like a boy trapped in a girl's body, and that I've always felt that way. And I have ever since I can remember. It's not a thing you choose. It's just you're born like that. I was born like this, and God makes no mistakes. And you're right. He didn't make the mistake. He wanted me to be transgender. He wanted me to be different. And so I am different. I'm not a big believer in God. But I do believe that there is a heaven and there is a hell. Anyways, sidetracked. And I started to say to myself in the mirror that I was a boy and that I'm transgender, but the words just never came out of my mouth. So I finally realized that I couldn't hold it in anymore, and I couldn't keep who I was a secret anymore. So on February 2nd, 2015, this year, right after the new year, I told my first friend, Olivia. The very first person I told was my best friend, Olivia. And I told her that I was trans. And one by one, I told each of my friends. And then that night, I came out to everyone in a Facebook status. My mom said, I will support you. I will support you every step of the way. Every step of the way. I will be here. I will take this road. We will take this road together, Max. And right then and there, I knew as long as my mom supported me, I could do anything. And for about 5 months now, I have been living the life of Maxwell Mitchell. About a month ago, my mom decided I let her choose my middle name, and she chose Preston, which is my uncle's last name. Yeah. So my full name is Maxwell Preston Mitchell. And yes, I am transgender, and I can hear the words that you say behind my back. I'm not deaf. I have eyes, so I'm not blind. I mean, I can see colors, and I can see people, and I can see who you are. And those words hurt. Calling me a faggot, or calling me dumb, or a freak, or it's just sad. It's just, for the people who don't know what transgender is, and you're making fun of me and so many others, it's just, you should probably do some research on what it is, and then find out who those people are, personally, and then, and only then, may you say something about them. If you don't know who they truly are, then, and you're just making fun of them for the hell of it, it's just not right. It's not okay. So, yeah, it's my little rant. But I can hear the words you say, and I can hear everything. I have eyes, so I can see you, I can hear you, and the words that you say aren't, and you know who you are, aren't just no. And when you're making fun of Caitlyn Jenner and calling her a he and calling her a freak and just calling her mentally impaired and just saying all this wrong, false things about her, it hurts all of us in the trans community. It's not just, if you're saying it just for Caitlyn Jenner, you're not. You may think that, but you're not. You're saying it to the whole trans community, and it hurts. It really does. On Twitter, I see, oh, she's such a freak, and he's just not right. He's mentally sick, and everything. And I'm too scared to reply, because I don't want to get kicked off Twitter or anything. So I'm just like, no. And sometimes I message those people individually, and I tell them that, you're making fun of her. You're also making fun of me and Skylar Curgill and a whole bunch of other people that are trans. And most of their replies are like, no. You're cool. You're nice. You don't sound sick. You know what you're doing. Caitlyn's just, no, it's just wrong. So I'm just like, well, she's transgender. I'm transgender. Even though we're going through different things, we're the same in one way. She is a girl trapped in a man's body. I am a man trapped in a female's body. There's that difference, but we're both trapped in a body where we don't want to be. We don't want to hide behind a closet door anymore. We want to be out with ourselves. We just want to be accepted in the world. And right now, some people don't feel accepted. They feel like if they come out, nobody is going to support them. And on that note, I want to say to all you guys that feel like maybe you're transgender, maybe you're genderqueer, or whatever your sexuality may be, I don't care. But just to let you know that I will support you, and I will be here, and I'm a transgender activist. I'm a transgender speaker. I will speak out to whoever I can, and I will tell them either your story, my story, or I'll just tell them in general that transgenders need to be heard. Transgenders need to be accepted, and it's not okay if you just accept gay and lesbian couples. You need, or bisexual and pansexual. You need to accept all of us. Everyone. It's a big, huge community. It's not just LGBT. It's not just LGB. It's LGBTQ. And if you can't accept that, then I think that's your problem. So that's my little rant / story. Comment down below what you think. If you want, you can email me. I'll put my email address down below, as well as say it, which is countryboymax12, I think, @gmail.com. And feel free, if you do not feel safe commenting in the comments below, Like it, like it. Just like it. Subscribe. And if you don't feel comfortable saying it in the comments below, you are absolutely welcome to email me. My email's 100% open. I get notifications every day of junk mail. So if I get a notification from, an email that I don't know, obviously I'm going to open it. And I will respond. You are being heard. You will be heard. And you're safe. If you don't want to be outed, I won't out you. If you want help for being outed, I can help that too. I can help as much as I can. And I want to make a difference in the world. And I want everyone to feel like they have a place in this world. Some people would rather die than be who they are. And I felt like that. Some days I still feel like that. And then others, I'm just like, I gotta prove those people wrong. I gotta prove these guys. I gotta prove them wrong. And I gotta push through this. I gotta go through this bumpy road. I have so many people that love me for who I am, that why? What's the point? So, anyways, I'm going to be posting this video, so how about you like it up? My views, I have seen my views boost through the roof in the last couple of weeks. I have 101 videos. Views, and 8 subscribers. Thought I had 9. I have 8. It's kind of sad. Tell everybody you know about this channel. And yeah. And I will post links below to my in the description to my Facebook page, Twitter, and email. I will put my email down there. I think that's it. Just, if you don't feel comfortable posting it in the comments, feel free to message me, PM me at all times. I might not get back to you split second. I might not get back to you right away, but I promise I will get back to you. And I never break my promises. So, on that note, it's your boy Archangel Boy Max, signing out, saying peace, love, and happiness. Love, peace, a hair full of grease. Oh, you gotta love Pondy things. You gotta love him. Alright, bye guys. See, look at that.